My name's Paul Taylor. I am Principal at Outward Academy Carlton, which is part of Outward Grange Academy's Trust. We've seen all the great work that Luke's doing and we want to be part of that for the betterment of our community, for our students, for our staff and for our parents. Outward Grange Academy's Trust, we operate a single intention, and that is to put students first, raise standards and transform lives. Transforming lives is quite a grand intention, and so we pin it around our core purpose at Outward Academy Carlton. This core purpose is to continually and repeatedly grow well-informed, good human beings who are armed with the skill, character and emotional intelligence to be personally, professionally and/or occupationally successful people. If we unpick this core purpose a little bit more and focus specifically on growing good human beings, Luke's work without a doubt contributes to that core purpose. If we unpick that core purpose, it's about delivering a holistic education. Luke's work without doubt contributes to the development of great human beings, allows students to reflect on their character and develop and enhance their emotional intelligence. Luke's work with our students helps us commit to our moral obligation to better our communities. Simply put, Luke's sessions act as a mirror and a window into the 21st century life. The sessions allow us to look through a window and be empathetic towards what is happening in other people's lives, and they act as a mirror for us to reflect on and consider what's happening in our own lives. This fuels empathy and self-care. There's a narrative developing within the Academy by all stakeholders that Luke introduced during his workshops and his sessions with staff and with parents. And that narrative is built around the continuum that Luke talks about regarding good mental health and well-being. That narrative is underpinned by three simple words: coping, surviving and thriving, and the need to talk and communicate when your world exists in any of these three emotional states. The feedback has been incredibly positive, and I've spoken about the impact of it on our students and how it'll be long-lasting. Luke's work has helped us to reach our families. It's put us all on the same page. It's enabled them to understand us and us to understand them. I'm genuinely excited about the thought of Luke speaking with our parents again in the future. Luke is receptive to hearing the story of your community, and these conversations become key messages and golden threads through every conversation that he has with every stakeholder in your building.
My name's Lewis Hollingworth. I'm an assistant principal here at Outward Academy Carlton. We had previously worked with Luke last academic year, where he spoke to a number of our year group students in these workshops. The workshops also included around 30 of our young students regarding self-esteem, self-confidence and behaviour within school. Later that day, Luke also addressed our full staff body, and every staff member spoke to me regarding how useful Luke's strategies were. As expected, some students, when faced with a fresh face within the academy, were somewhat reluctant to share their emotions, their thoughts. Luke quickly put their worries to ease, and regarding the small group workshops where Luke worked with around 10 or 12 of our students, all students left the session really engaged and really wanting to speak to Luke again. They developed their ability to actually express their emotions, which sometimes within the school environment is really hard to do. I feel that students can relate to Luke's message with the way that Luke puts his stories across and his real life experiences. Students can draw upon those stories and experiences that Luke shares with their own lives, somewhat think about how their lives are not so different to other people and how other people have overcome such things and such life events, and it gives students strength to be able to cope with those on a daily basis. At Outward Academy Carlton, we have a coherently planned personal development curriculum. Luke's talks also link into our curriculum and core vision relating to growing good people, specifically developing character, skills and emotional intelligence. When students cross the purple line in the morning when entering the academy, I often speak with all Year 8 students. The Year 8 students who have attended Luke's sessions and workshops often ask me about how my day is going, how I'm feeling that morning, whereas before I think students sometimes struggle to think of staff as humans as well. We have spoken to other schools and academies within our trust regarding Luke's visits, and they always ask, how is Luke in front of our students? What do students gain? We always recommend Luke to other academies about the work that he does within the small group workshops, about how students develop confidence, self-esteem and the integrity and resilience to deal with those daily battles. Everybody can resonate with Luke's stories, even staff members, and staff members have come up to me in the past regarding how they use the 5 strategies that Luke Ambler speaks about in their daily lives.
Luke's talk linked and supported our personal development lessons because we talk about the 9 characteristics, the 5 British values and how we communicate with each other.
Luke's talk links to the character traits that we discuss in tutor time.
Luke's talk linked to what we learn in personal development by showing us how to thrive and assist others with what they're going through and what we might be going through.
If I had to sum up Luke's talk in one word, it'd be encouraging.
In a single word, I'd probably say admiration.
I would say reassuring.
In one word, it would probably be empathy.